Hello everyone, my name is Cathril and today we're here for episode 15 of Let's Play Factorio Megabases. And today we're going to start working on our science setup, for blue science at least. And what I did was, in the previous episode I set up this coal patch, or at least the smaller one. I cleared now the bigger patch as well, set up some miners there, and they are feeding into our steam engines there. I did some tweaks in the oil setup. I added some tankers and that seems to be going. And I also expanded our red circuit build a little bit more. So we got now 8 factories instead of 4. So those should be producing at a decent speed. Next thing to do is science. And since we are running with 12 red ones, I'm going to run with 12 blue ones as well. If that's not enough, I might extend it in the future, although I think it should be enough. And let's give it some space with the other factories and then place 12 of these. Let's space them out a little bit. So we should have enough room for a power pole in between. And as you can see, the coverage is so good with these medium power poles instead of the smaller ones. So this is going to be blue science. And we're going to run... let's see. Yeah, we'll run the outgoing on that side of the belt. So they all empty out on one side of the belt. And that's not really a problem, since blue science can be done almost at the science facility itself, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then we have inserters on this side. And they need 4 materials, so more blue. Oh, I'm crafting those myself. That's not needed. We have a whole belt full of green circuits. Let's steal some of those. And I should start setting up a factory that produces them themselves, but I guess I want to wait with that until we have robots. And we're making some modular factories that produce them. So just going to run 2 sets of belts here. Which are picking up all the blue, or all the ingredients for blue science. And that's red circuits, steel, batteries, and green inserters, I believe. Yeah, green inserters. So we have to set up a facility that produces green things, green inserters. But we'll probably do that in the inside area. There should be enough room for it. So we're going to tap off that. Let's start connecting up that together with steel. I'm going to hook steel on this belt. And it's a long drive for steel, but it should be okay. There we go. Let's flow those through. And this line is going to require the green inserters. We might do a facility here actually. And then we need a factory. Let's do 2 factories. That is going to produce those green. Oh, they craft in half a second. I think 1 should be enough, actually. Yeah. And they need blue and green circuits. Green circuits and iron plate, and a yellow one. And it's the yellow one, requires gears, iron plate. This one is going to feed in that, like this. Output there. Let's make that a smart inserter in the chest. It's going to filter out the blues till we have 1 stack. It's going to run a belt here. She's taking iron, iron, iron. Iron and greens, and circuits. And that one is going to take green circuits as well. If the iron line is too short, we always can add an additional belt with iron or something like that. So we want power. And we want lights. And we need green circuits. And also a thing I did was I made a chest for belts, since we're needing a lot of belts. I thought, let's go ahead and set up a chest with a factory that produces for science. I can take those as well, so let's run this a little bit further. Let's add these in as well, so steel makes its way. There we go. Green circuits. So we're needing greens. And as you can see, I'm not going to use red belts. I don't think they are worth the time to invest into and upgrading them. I prefer switching over straight from yellow to blue instead. So that's why you don't see me using red belts anytime soon. And so far the attacks still haven't been really painful. I have to check on ammo though, so I have to do that soon, I guess. So let's hook these two together. We have to add in batteries. Let's see. Batteries are coming down here. There we go. And we're going to use batteries later on for laser turrets as well. But for now, I'm just going to run it straight down. Straight into the science facility, since that has the most priority for now. And we can hook it up. So we should have blue sides working. Let's see if things are going correctly. This chest is going to fill up first. There comes the battery. And this one is too far. Let me shorten it. Oh, and we have to run belts, of course, from our production area. I totally forgot. Let's switch this one off for now. Yay, they are producing. And iron is holding up, so that's good. Circuits are holding up. Let me add a couple of inserters. Let's see if this is speeding up things. Yeah, it totally is. So much better. And there we have our first beacons of science, blue science. So let's start connecting it up here. As you can see, I'm leaving quite a lot of space because I might want to add more additional factories for red and green circuits. So I always have a little bit more space to increase. Especially for the red ones, we're going to use them later on way more. I might have to extend this area a little bit, but for now it should be doable. Alright, let's get some ammo. And since our first blue beacons are on their way, we can start researching blue science, and we're going for advanced oil processing. That way we can generate more oil, or the proper oil, sort of saying, and we can start cracking the light oil into petroleum gas. And that way we can produce more plastics and such, so only but benefits. As you can see, we're right on time. One turret is already out. Let's start filling those up. And since they are on the pretty... Oh, as you can see, there are quite a few coming this way each time, so... It wasn't totally unnecessary going there. That one is still not used. We have quite enough throughput. We could add another iron train, since the iron belts are not full. Yeah, why not? Let's create another train. So we need some steel. And we need iron plates, of course. And then we want enough steam engines for 2 more. And then let's walk to our unloading station. As you can see, the train is just left. And once again, we're running 1-for-1 trains. Pretty standard train length in the beginning. And we want it from iron unload to iron 1. Nice. Advanced oil processing done. So let's check up our oil facility, and let's get logic system, so we can start setting up robots and a logistics network. And we have to start making a train for stone, since there's no stone coming in, and we still have to do that by car. So let's make five chemical plants for now. We have not enough belt. Let me take some more undergrounds. And one of the tweaks I did was over here. Here was a additional belt or a pipe factory. Well, I had them already built over here, so I demolished the one up there and resupplied this one with all the pipes. And we have pipe for days, so I'm not going to need much pipes any day, anytime soon. So pipe for days. And I hope you guys like that I'm starting to use my car more and more, especially since the distances are quite big still, and the walking speed is so slow. As you can see, petroleum gas is really low. That's hurting our plastic and such. But we can switch over from regular to advanced oil processing. And one of the things I did was hooking up water and tweaking those kind of things. I noticed I missed a couple of pipes around here, so I added those in. I expanded the lubricant storage for already blue belts, of course. So all of our heavy oil is being well reused in our chemical plants to lube. As for petroleum gas, let me see. From light oil to petroleum gas, we need water. Yeah, okay. This is probably a good way to do it. There they are. It's a very small setup still. I don't want to expand it too fast. Since it's not totally necessary for now, and we're going to change it anyway later on, so I don't want to do too much with it right now and start making it pretty, since we're going to demolish it anytime soon. Let's get substations. But this is almost standard. How to make this? Let's see, we can hook up water from here. That's the water. And now all we need is a output. And we'll run it straight from let's do it like this and do a straight piece here. We might want to add a pump later on, so all the petroleum gas is pushed this way. And now we should see more petroleum gas in our tanks. But as you can see, power is hurting again. So in the next episode we're going to fix our power problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave a comment in the section below. And if you really liked the series so far, make sure to subscribe and stay up to date with all the series and all the things for the series. For now, I shall say goodbye. Bye.